everybody, it's Michaela at Hooked in a Flash. If you'd like to follow me, you can do so on Instagram. It's Hooked in a Flash. Facebook is Hooked in a Flash Crochet. And then I also have patterns that I do sell on Etsy and Ravelry, and those are Hooked in a Flash as well. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. I'm really sorry about all. I've really been not wanting to record because I'm so stuffed and red and from my allergies. But I want to talk to you guys about my stuff. So I got to choose one or the other. So here I am. And also my hair is super poofy. I just blow dried it because I was like, I'm going to be fancy. I don't know why I thought that blow drying was going to make my hair fancy. But I did cut it and I did dye it this brown. I'm just letting it grow out now because this is closer to my hair color. I'm going to go ahead and take a drink really fast. Sorry, it's just water. Okay, let me show you what I have been doing. I've been inside a lot, obviously, because of my allergies. And I have finished a few projects. So this first beauty is ginormous. I can't even handle it. It fits all the way across my king size bed and then dangles over a little bit on the. It's beautiful. And of course, I'll put a picture on the pin. What's it called? Thumbnail. That has a better picture of this beautiful. Just show it. It's pretty. There it is. Okay, you can see it a little bit better. This was such a fun shawl. I really, really love this technique, and I'm totally going to use it again. So this shawl is, I wrote it down for you guys because I'm so amazing. This is Celtic Myths by Asita Krebs. It is a free download on Ravelry. It is, let me start over again. I did not gauge swatch, so mine is bigger than what it's supposed to be. And I did have to go and buy one more skein just like for right here to finish this little bit. I had 3 or 2.5 more repeats that I had to finish of the third skein, which is fine. I made it out of Malabrigo Rios in colorway Plumo. It's gorgeous. I really, really love it. It is supposed to be at a tighter gauge, but I didn't gauge swatch because it just got crazy. One thing about this shawl, if you guys know me, you do know that I don't block things. This needs to be blocked. It looks like a big old lumpy mess when you finish it. It like up here, right here is the starting. And this thing like lumps, it almost looks like a W. So you're not doing it wrong. Keep on trucking with it if you guys make it and it blocks out. I'm not a huge fan of that just because I know that when I wash it, I'm going to have to block it every single time. That is my big thing on blocking is I understand its uses. It definitely has a lot of uses. It can make your stitches look more uniform if you have, if maybe your purl stitches are a little bit looser from your knit stitches or something, that can fix this all up. It really opens up your cable work. Just make sure that you're not pressing down on it. Cable work usually does best with like a wet blocking or a steaming that's not pressed down on it. I've seen some people press down on it, but that'll push this cable and you won't have the definition. And it really does have beautiful definition. I'm so sad that the camera is totally cutting it out. Oh well, that's my life. So you do have to block this out quite a bit to make it look nice, which isn't my favorite. I really like getting things to be the proper size, and the proper look, and then using blocking as like if you did lace work to open up the lace work, or to define your cables, because this is knit and pearls, so it will scrunch in just like ribbing would. So blocking it will pull that out, and I understand that. That makes sense to me, but you know what I mean. I'm not really a huge proponent on blocking to make it look right. So that's my one gripe about this shawl. Everything else is 1,010% amazing. So the way that this thing is constructed is you make this part all in stockinette all the way out, and then you pick up, or you cast on, I do believe it was 33 stitches, 38, 37 stitches, something like that. 38 stitches. And then you work it this way, this border, and you knit this together, the stitches together as you come to them all the way across. That made it, even though this is a huge shawl, that made it so it didn't feel so like, your lengths are getting so long, and it's like, oh my gosh, when's this thing gonna be done? I had a lot of fun with this, and I love this border idea. I'm gonna use that again for sure. So that's my beautiful shawl, and I'm totally gonna wear it the entire time because I love it so much. I'm walking around. I actually went to the beach with it. Just, probably look like a weirdo over there on my beach. I'm like, because it's windy, I'm like, oh, it's so nice. But there is no allergies over at the beach for me. So it was phenomenal going to the beach. I was able to breathe. I didn't have to wear a special mask or anything. I mean, you do have to wear a mask when you're going other places, but I could, when we were at the beach and set up in our own little area, I could take off my mask and I felt fine. There was no problems. It was amazing. And I've not been that way in a long time, so it's very nice. So enough about that. I'm going to go on to my next thing that I have made. This was part of a knit along, and I have not woven the ends. I kind of finished this and then went straight into this. This is the Ambergram by Angelica Loodle. I'm probably saying that wrong. These are both on Ravelry, just so you know. This was also a free pattern. It's picking up the beads nicely. I did blue on blue for the beads. So this is lovely. It's an infinity scarf. I really like it. It's perfect. But this is changed from the pattern. So the pattern itself, first off, very easy to do, very easy to read, and it has you putting on the beads. The way that me and my friends that did the knit along had decided, it made sense that the beads went on like the crochet method, and when you look at it, like it doesn't really specify in the pattern. Rather, you're supposed to put it on this row or the next row, and we had decided that it looked like it was supposed to go on the row after. So you work the stitch and then put the bead on. If you gift this pattern, you'll understand what I mean when you look at the thing. So it's just little diamond shapes going. So what this is, look at those beads, and so pretty. I'm really happy that this is showing up. And then I also use shiny yarn, so it's extra fancy. This is supposed to be, though, 5 repeats long. So right here is a repeat. I did make it 5 repeats. I got one row to the end before I bound off. And I was looking at this, I'm like, I'm not going to wear that. That's too big. It's way too wide. So I took it down to 4 and then bound off, and I liked it. But it was something that I was like, it's still a little big, so I'm going to gift this one. This will be a gift Christmas present. And then we were talking about it on my, not mine, but our group chat. We were talking about it, discussing it, and one of my friends went up. She was at 4, and she's like, okay, this is getting big. I'm going to go ahead and bind off at this point. And as I was talking to her and thinking about it, I'm like, you know, why don't I just take it down to 3? Because that's where I want it to be at. So I did go ahead and take it down to 3. So this is 3 repeats. It's perfect for me. I don't like it so bulky up in my business. And it's just really nice. I really like the way that it lays. It was a fun pattern. This is made out of the Plymouth yarn Electra Light in colorway turquoise. And then I also used these beads right here. I know that I did show you guys last time. These are the John Brad check seed beads. 6/0, which is what it asked for. And this is, these are aqua. I'm almost out of those. I was almost completely out of those when I had my my rows going, all of them, you know, going up there. So that's that. I really like it. I really love the way that it lays. It's really nice. Again, I did not do a gay swatch with this whatsoever, so that could have been on me. Maybe it wouldn't have been so big. I got this at Michael's and had the lid and the straw, and it was super cute, and it says I can totally make that. And my kids have destroyed my straw, and my lid broke. So now I just drink out of this sad thing like a tumbler cup. All right, I'm just gonna keep on putting on my stuff as I go. This is like, because, you know, I'm stuck in my house because my allergies are so severe. And even in my house, you can see it's really bad. But if I go outside, my throat closes up, literally closes up. So I've been inside. So, like, to make me feel good, I'm like wearing all my knitwear. It's been a mess over here. So that tangent over. My next thing that I made, this was actually the first thing that I made before all this. I made these socks, and this was to show what my actual heel looks like. You do wrap around the front there, just to show what it looks like. Which I don't think that this personally looks bad. This is, excuse me, for me personally, I don't have a problem with having a stripe through my stuff, but I did want to make it this way so that everyone can notice and realize that if you do this, you want to either keep this color the same as this, or you will have a stripe going through your work. But I went ahead and did this. I did want to warn you guys that this pattern, this is just going to be a vanilla sock pattern, and then showcasing this heel that I have made. It's a very nice heel. It's a very nice pocket. It's round instead of like more of the triangle type shape that a lot of the short row heels you get. And then it also has the gusset in it, just to give you a bit more room across here. Just a small gusset, and you can make that gusset bigger or smaller depending on what your instep is, if you have a high instep. But what I was saying is I will be replacing this with my Tulip Festival socks that I have out right now on Ravelry for free. That will be switching to a paid for pattern soon, and then this will be free for the heel. So if you want my Tulip Festival sock pattern for free, you should go pick it up now, because in May I'm going to be switching that. I wanted to keep everything going through spring, but I'm going to switch over for that. Originally, those were not meant to be released as a paid for pattern or as a free pattern. But what happened was I released my sock heel pattern and I didn't put it in as a full sock, and they denied the pattern, which I didn't think about because I had thought that I had purchased other sock patterns that that just so showcase the heel. But it doesn't matter. I'm going to put these on. But that is why those are on there for free. They were I kind of rushed to put those up because people were asking about the sock, and some of them had already downloaded just the heel pattern. It was a thing. So if you'd like to get those for free, you can do so on Ravelry, and that is the Hooked in a Flash page. I will have all those links down below. So that is my lovely socks. I need to take pictures of those, and then I can finally wear them. I've been waiting for that for a while. Next thing is some dishcloths. I am crocheting these. This is a really, really lovely pattern. It's super simple. I made one. I'm starting the second. I'm using my ChowGoo. I think I'll get 4 with crochet. I think I can get 6 out of knitting. This is 100% cotton. It is the Caron Cotton Ripple Cakes, and this is colorway Mauve Glow. And this has 491 yards in it. So I love this. My friend Kristina at Sprinkle of Liquid Sunshine, she made a shawl out of this, and it is amazingly gorgeous. It is so pretty. Every time she posts it, I just think it's amazing. She did a great job. She just finished it. So you should pop over to her channel so that you can see that. And my hair's getting crazier the more I go. But I bought this because if you look at this, it has a bit of nubbins to it. It has a bit of texture, and I thought that it would be perfect for dishcloths because then you can have extra scrubby power. And I haven't used them yet. I just made the one. I'm gonna make up the rest of these and then check it out. But I really like the way that this is feeling on here. It's not rough, but it has enough texture in it that I feel like it's going to be a really nice dishcloth depending on how it washes. So I'm very excited to try check that out and get into that. My next thing that I have been working on is I do have leftover of this yarn from my my shawl. So I am making matching fingerless gloves. And it just so happened that the pattern, the actual cable, was ended up being a perfect count across my front here. So I'm just using that. I wish that it would. There, hey, there it is. Oh, no, it's going away. There it is. So I'm working on these. I started these, and I don't know, day before yesterday maybe. I started these at the beach actually. So I'm going to do 2 more repeats of this, and then I'll have something that should be right about here when it finishes. But it's a cute little thing. I just thought it would be a cute little, so, you know, to match. And not that I need it. And then I should have enough actually to make a hat. Maybe I should make a hat with the cable going up the top. Why not, right? I mean, if you're going to go crazy, you might as well go full crazy. Okay. That is all that I have worked on. I have made actually 4 toys. for various people, but they have been made and already out the door, so I didn't get to show anybody. So there's that. The next thing that I have going on here is this shirt. This shirt I'm gonna rip out. I have put it on and wore it about, and I've decided that I don't think that I want this on my shoulders. I like the idea of it, but I'm not a huge fan. So in practice, so I'm actually going to tear all this out and do a whole different design on that. I'll probably start that after I finish my gloves. And that'll be my next project. I'm thinking I'm going to change the neck as well. I want a deeper V or a scoop neck next time. Geez, I feel like I'm just getting redder and redder. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm so embarrassed. I want a little bit deeper V-neck, I think. Not that that one's bad, but I just, for a summer shirt, I thought maybe it would be nicer to have a little bit deeper V-neck. Nothing risque, but, you know, a little bit deeper. And then cut out this here. Maybe have a design right here, but cut this part out. So that's going to go off. I'm going to go ahead and redo. You know what? I also have made 2 other dishcloths, and I just remembered, and I totally forgot to keep them over here so that you guys could see. But I did make those out of it's just random balls of yarn. I've been making dishcloths. I've been making a lot of dishcloths lately. I've just been feeling dishcloths. So it's getting too hot for that. It's too hot for this too, but I'm not giving it up. That is it. That's all I got for you guys. Jeez, my hair went from like a little full to just, it keeps going out. My face is all red. I feel like it's worse. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm so sorry that this is going to be on the internet. I hope that you guys have a phenomenal day. And I will see you guys next week. I hope that you guys also checked out my video for doing these cables without a cable needle. I haven't seen anybody else on the internet or any other instructions that I've found that do it in this technique, so I thought that everyone should see it because it is so much nicer than taking having your cable needle. It's more convenient. You can take your cabling anywhere. You don't have to have your cable needle along with you. You don't have to pull any stitches off of the hook either, or the needles either, which is something that a lot of people do. So check that video out. That was put out last week. And I hope that you guys have a fantastic day and that allergies go away soon so that I can look like a normal human being. I'll see you guys. Bye.